Zohara means light in Hebrew.
Light. Oh, wow, I didn't know.
In what?
That year, I had two options: either get a job or go to America.
Start life there.
Hey, because now I was asking God, what do you want with my life? I'm not going to America. I'm not getting a job here. What do you want with me? Going back home isn't an option, because what am I going home to do? It was so tough that I had even figured out, if I'm removed from this house, where are the places can I go and sleep?
Yeah, okay. I'm listening to this. I'm like,
I remember there were days where I could hear my landlord going through the stairs. She speaks aloud, and I could like hide, or I'm just in my house and I'm hiding.
And even now, what are some of the risks that you're taking, even in your business, as it's continuing to grow?
The things that I'm engaging is I engage in learning a lot. I learn from other people in the industry.
what kind of support has been most instrumental in your business, so far?
I mean, events, the love I have for it is I can stand for 3 days. I can do it without getting tired because I love what I do. Now that Njeri was not serious with life. Why? Because why on earth did I think employment was my way out? Whatever skill that you have, don't allow your mind to tell you there is something greater or better.
Jobs have a sense of security. And we're all not made for entirely business.
True. But don't underestimate any passion that you have. Whatever God-given talent or passion you have, don't take it for granted.
Welcome everybody to Before Breakthrough podcast. This is Victoria Chebet and my co-host is
Phyllis Mburu.
And this is a space where we feature women who are building, risking, rising, and doing their best. So today we have an amazing guest, and I'll let my co-host introduce her.
Yes. Thank you, Njeri, for coming. I was going to say I know Njeri from a while back. Many years back. From our childhood. So there's a story there of in a distance watching each other's lives unfold. I've watched her life unfold as a businesswoman. I don't know the details as well now, so I'm looking forward. So at this point, I'll ask her to introduce yourself, introduce your business, and how you got here. By the way, fun fact, she did my wedding deco when she was starting.
Amazing.
Go ahead, Njeri.
Okay. So hi everyone. My name is Njeri Mootian. I'm an event planner. Something that I love doing by passion, not what I did in high school or campus. So it just developed as I was growing. After the finishing campus where I did IT, I started doing IT kidogo. At some point, contract ended, and then I found myself slowly into this industry.
Wow.
Okay. Njeri, tell us the backstory of your business. What's the story? What's the connection? How did you get here? Plus, tell us the name of the business.
Okay. So my business name is Zohara Events Management. Zohara means light in Hebrew.
Light.
Oh, wow, I didn't know.
In what?
In Hebrew.
In Hebrew.
Okay.
How I landed into that, I have no idea. But I felt like light is good. So how I came to this business, in campuses, I did business and IT. And then now I started working with the government of Kenya. It was contract-based, so I did it for 1 year. The contract ended. I started doing sales, and my sales was a bit tough. We had a retainer 3 months, and then no more retainer. So after that, it took me time, 6 months to get my first business. And when I got it, I was so tired and so done with sales. So regardless of the sales that I had, which was a good one, I quitted my job. And then I went home. I was so frustrated. I hated that thing. I was so frustrated. I was so ready to go home. So when I went home, I started looking for jobs again. On Facebook, I saw somebody advertising for an admin person for an events company.
Yes.
That is like in I think 2018, 2019, thereabout. So I applied, which I got the job. So I that's where I developed a passion for. I was like, because my boss was a man, he left most of the work on me. So I was the one dealing with clients, handling them, ensuring that the event goes well. And I was like, wow, this is something I could do. Although I worked there for a while, then I got another job.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Still events related?
No.
Okay.
An admin, but for a business analyst company.
Okay.
Yeah, we were doing business analysis. So I used to work... it was like an international job, but so I had time during the day. I could do events if they come my way.
Yeah.
When was your wedding?
Yeah.
When was your wedding? Which
My
year?
wedding was in 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
So
The same
it was
time.
among the first events that I did.
Nice.
Yes. So where was I? So when I started now doing events as part-time, when they come to me, I did not have pressure for going to look for work or for anything.
It was not for money, really.
Yeah,
Was it for money? It was just for
that one was my job was the one
giving you
which was
some money
to pay my rent.
Yeah.
This one was for fun.
But you still used to make some money out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I did not have a pressure of I need a business to come on my way.
Yeah.
Or resort targets. You know how you'll say,
no, I
need
did
to
not
look
have
for-
targets,
Yeah.
zero targets, zero. I was very comfortable. So when I had a job, I could do it. So when a client, and mostly was because of referral or somebody who I've worked with. So they could say, oh, could you do this for me?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what happened. And then in we survived COVID at my workplace. In 2023 beginning, my job ended.
Okay.
My job ended, and it was a tough season for me in 2023 because now I wasn't so sure how Zohara events will help me.
Okay.
I wasn't so sure how it sustained me every month. Keeping in mind, business was not on a regular thing. It used to come when it comes. So I thought getting another job was the best way. I applied. I went for interviews. I did not qualify.
Yeah.
That year, I had two options: either get a job or go to America.
Start life there.
Hey.
People are there.
I knew
just trying
if I'm
to-
not getting another job, I'm going to America.
Yeah.
And I ended up paying agents to help me go
To the US.
To the
To look-
US.
okay.
Which now I'm using my savings and I don't have a job. And I still have rent and other things, other expenses to pay. So I did that like twice.
So this is
and
how many months going in when you're thinking about
that
agents again?
2023, I did that, and also at the beginning of 2024.
Wow, that's a long time.
So in 2020, now 2024, I had not accepted that I'm not getting another job. I still thought I was going to get it. In 2024, now I started going, kidogo is like I'm going into debts. Because now I'm using my savings to do everything, and I'm applying agents. And paying for agents for America is not cheap money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like 50,000 or 100,000. It's like more for those ones who have ever tried to do that. Yeah, it's a horrible idea. I wouldn't advise anyone to do that. So
Then you didn't make way, you didn't?
no, I went for the interview and failed like twice. So, and that was the end of me.
My
trying.
goodness.
No, I think it was the end of me in coming 2024. Now I was in debt, I was struggling, blah, 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 blah. Still trying to think about what do I do? Where can I start? Now, I had now started developing house areas in 2024. And it's like now 2024, actually, I was not paying any rent. I was just living on. I was paying like once when I get those jobs for once and once.
Yeah.
Yeah. So God gave me a word through someone. Okay. Not those words where it was kind of interesting. Yeah. But I knew it was from God because it's somebody I don't know. And I was in a desperate
situation.
Yeah, because now I was asking God, what do you want with my life? I'm not going to America. I'm not getting a job here. What do you want with me? My rent in areas now are becoming more. Now my landlord was asking what will happen. So that word came around probably, I can't remember when, but before the year ended. And now the situation where I was with my rent, because now I was like past 6 months and like going on. Now I was looking into December 2024. The word came a bit earlier. I can't remember exactly when. I don't know if it was in June or it was in September. So I looked, it came and then I had my faith, but it passed on. I continue. So with my landlord now, I had actually told her I am going to move out in December.
Yeah.
And I started even looking for smaller houses, blah, blah, blah. My things were a lot. I look for a small house, they can't fit. I'm like, what am I going to do now? Because even if I want to move, I cannot fit in these houses. It was a bit strenuous. So I told God that, God, you know what? I don't have anywhere to go to. Going back home isn't an option because what am I going home to do? And home is Nakuru, as she had said. We come from Nakuru.
And you don't want to go back to Nakuru.
Not like going back to Nakuru is an issue, but what am I going to do?
Right.
That was it.
Big question.
Was what am I going to do? Because I can't go and stay at my mom's house without anything still. No. Then I was like, okay, if they remove me out of here, going to my auntie's places is also not an option. I was like, the God they serve and they pray to, who has come through for them, is the same God I pray and serve also. So if he has come through for them, why not for me? So I told God, no, I'm also not going to any of my relative houses. I was like, okay, I don't know what will happen when I'm removed from here. Friends was not even an option.
Okay.
That I'm listening to this, I'm like, where was I in 23?
When was this happening?
I was deep into
Because you have a big house. You could have missed you. Yeah. She has a big house. That did not even come as an option.
Okay.
So, but I was like, you know what? God is going to do this to me. And if he's not, wherever I go, he's going to go with me. It was so tough that I had even figured out if I'm removed from this house, where are the places can I go and sleep? Hey, you don't want to know the options I had.
What are the options? I'm curious as a friend.
Oh my God. I was thinking, where do people who don't have homes go? So there is like, sorry if I get emotional.
Yeah. So, it's okay.
So there is, I was thinking of, okay, Kasarani roundabout, I see people staying. I stay on Bika Road. I see people staying there. Maybe that's one of the places. Or if worst comes to us, I was like, which other place do people stay when they don't have? And there is Glogon. That also came in mind. I know it sounds weird, but when you are passing through a challenging situation and you don't know what to do. Hey, a lot of ideas just come in my mind. The ideas of illegal businesses did not come. It was like, I'm going with my God wherever I'm going.
Okay.
Yes, wherever I will go, even if I'll have to sleep outside, I will sleep with my God. I'm not changing. I'm not leaving my God, and I'm not doing something that I'm not supposed to do.
Happy about.
Yeah. So I said, okay. So those are my two options. If worse comes to worse, I know if my landlord will chase me, I will not live with anything because of the debt.
She was going to take everything.
She was a good person, honestly.
Yeah.
She was a good person. She never threatened me. She never knocked on my door. May God bless her so much. So she was just an amazing woman. Yeah. But those were just, being like, it's the first time going through such a situation. You don't know even what happens.
You don't know what to expect.
It's a bit scary. It's a bit scary. Yeah, I remember there were days where I could hear my landlord going through the stairs. She speaks aloud. And I could like hide, or I'm just in my house and I'm hiding. And my daughter they don't want to come.
Oh my goodness, that's so tough. Yeah. But,
so God gave me that word, and guess what? Now in December of 2024, I got a very big job.
Wow.
I got a very, very big job. Just the same. Now, see, I'm supposed to move out the end of December.
The end of December.
My landlord is saying, I've gotten a tenant. When are you moving out? I'm going to check houses, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to tell her I don't have anywhere to go, but I could not. So at the end of now that December, now on the 28th, it was actually on the 28th, I got a very big event for baby christening, something like that. From a couple from the US. It was being done at Motaika Golf Club in Monotro. So it was just amazing. From that, I got money to pay my rent, to pay my dues, and start over. That was it.
Wow.
God said it, He did it. And I had a confirmation that this event space is where I need to be.
Need to thrive.
Yeah. And I settled. So that's when my desire to get employed completely went away.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I was in the events industry, but I had never embraced it.
Yes.
So I might have started a while ago, but it was not I had fully accepted it as my bread and butter or what God has given me to work with.
Yeah.
Yes.
But when He did that, because he said that you're going to do a very good event, a big event. And He said, and there was whatever He said with that word. And that happened, and I settled. So I am still in the same apartment.
Journey.
You were supposed to move out in December 2024. 2023 years later.
I can tell you, God has really, really been faithful. Now through events.
Yeah.
Now through events.
Yeah. From there is when now I loved, and my passion for this was now firmed up. I started now wanting to learn more. I got a marketing manager now.
Yes.
Yeah, to now help me, because now I was okay, I need to do this in a professional way. I started learning. I started looking at what is happening outside there, how I can stand out, and such kind of things. Yeah.
Wow. I'm saying, sometimes when you have your own friends, you're just where was I? Even maybe I was going through my own things as well. But I'm curious, number one, how did this big event in end of 2024 come to you? What do you remember what that process was? Is it someone who had known you?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then what other things, remarkable things that you've done after that? Now that after you settled and said, okay, God, Mootian, and Njeri, now this is it. This is what I'm going to put my time and life into.
So now this is a client that I don't even know how to. She has been like a mentor in this events industry.
Yeah.
So yes, how we met in the events industry. I think how she had my email, I also don't know. Because even her, there was a time she said, how did I
get to know about
you? Yeah. But I know we met first in the company where I used to work.
Oh, okay. Where you admin?
Where I was an admin.
Yeah.
Yes, where I was doing the events. That's how we interacted the first time. And I think God allowed us to connect for a reason, because she's the one who has helped me learn a lot.
Okay.
Learn a lot for the events. Yeah. So from that client, other big events is, I don't know if they are big compared to what.
No, if you think they're big, they're big.
They are.
Yeah.
They are big, but let's just say we are still on baby steps. But not so bad. Not so bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that was one of a kind. It was a beautiful setup.
Yeah,
but it was one of a kind.
So I feel like that was like a before breakthrough moment for you, when you were, trying to get out of, you were telling your landlord you want to leave you're thinking about ways of how to survive even after you leave. And then that was the moment where you got that contract to do that big job. So I'm thinking that time, what are some of the risks that you took to ensure that you got that breakthrough,
or to deliver on
to
that
deliver
particular
on
one?
that
Were there
particular,
risks you had to take?
contract? And even now, what are some of the risks that you're taking, even in your business, as it's continuing to grow?
Okay, so on that event, there wasn't. Was there a risk? Maybe. This one probably I'm gonna share in different ways. I will share maybe on that specific event and maybe other other encounters. So for that particular time, see, I wasn't new in events. I used to do events,
Yes.
but not as it wasn't like a
main thing.
regular thing or the main thing.
Yeah.
So it used to give. I still used to do events, but it wasn't like everything. It was like when it comes,
It comes.
it is okay. So I still used to do events. I still used to do weddings here and there, but I never had pressure of if I have a job or if I don't have a job. It was okay. So for that particular event, I think one of the disappointments I had is getting a camera guy who was the wrong person. He really got late, and that was an issue with the client.
Yes.
Yeah, and I couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
We had to look for someone else also to just come. And now we even had 2 camera people on the same event because your maid colleagues, they are maid.
So both of them are coming.
And they actually worked. The client kept both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and she
nice.
actually paid both of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was one of the risks. And but it was a good exposure for me. But I was an event planner, and I know how to coordinate different things together. So other risk when it comes to business-wise that I've had is, like, now I'm at a place where I'm looking for investors for my company. And it is a risk.
Yes.
Because you want to grow, and growth has to come with this kind of things. Yeah, because I mean, it is with this support that I'm able to go far than even where I can when I'm alone. So this is the kind of risk that I am about to engage in.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. And that brings the whole idea of support. So you said right now you're considering the risk of bringing an investor.
Yeah.
But even before you got there, is what kind of support has been most instrumental in your business, so far? And now that we're thinking about investors, what are you thinking?
So I will say I have 2 people who have been of really importance to my life. So the person I did the baby christening to, in some ways I always see her as a destiny connector.
Wow.
Because you see, I was new still in events. I haven't really, I did whatever I did, but it was for a short while. Then I started my own. There were ways that this lady, she had a passion for events, but I think, so she used to do a lot of events. So I actually did a lot of events for her. But she was able to teach me. I mean, like, I can credit her for my growth. She's called Lanji. So she was able to teach me how to be professional, deal with clients. And she's a client.
Wow.
Deal with clients in a professional way.
Yes.
She's that type of a person. Like, I think she allowed me to see, maybe it's because she travels a lot, but she allowed me to see the event industry in a different way. She taught me how to even, I learned Canva through her. Oh my.
How to use Canva.
I learned how to use Canva through her. She literally taught me, use this.
Your client.
And she's my client.
After you did the first?
No, even I think I don't know when Canva came in, but she has been like my longest client.
Oh, wow.
My longest, most of my clients are
Return clients.
Most of them are actually return clients. She has been one of them. Yeah, but she just taught me how to know how to search things. I mean, I think I learned so much. May God bless her so much. Wherever she is. I learned so much from her.
Yeah.
Maybe she was able to pour her event learning, her event skills through me. Yeah, because she used to give me job, but even help me to do jobs in a professional
Oh, that's really
in a
amazing. Like you
professional
really
manner.
got someone who held your hand
And
through
it's
the
a
journey.
client. So I mean, some
she's
things
holding
is
your
just
hand and
God.
she's paying you.
And she's paying me.
Oh my goodness.
Some things can only be God ordained.
That's true.
Completely. There can only be God ordained. And that's how I was able to do events in a professional way. I know how to do my research proper now before. I know how to respect clients' ideas. Like if you say it is this, it is this.
It is that.
If you want wooden, it's wooden, not
wooden type.
not wooden type.
It's wooden.
If you say this is the type of flower and it has to be like this way, it had to be like that way. Now, those are the things I learned from her. I'm very grateful. The other person will be now my new friend, and she's also a partner now in the event industry, because it has been my prayer to enter into the corporate space. And this lady, I knew her from a wedding of a client. So I did the wedding. She was, I think, the best maid in that wedding. Or I met when we were going for site visit, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
So and she was interested in this event stuff. So she, just the other time, she decided, okay, you know what? We can work together. And amazingly, she had connections with corporate space.
Wow.
I found myself like the end of 2025, coming to 2026. We also did a very big corporate job together. Her name is called Manuela Mwai. We did a big corporate event together. Like through her or with her connection, we are able now to even do better. So I will say those are the two people that
really supported you.
Have really supported me in this journey. Maybe they know, maybe they don't know. Manuela, we are still working together. My client now finally opened her events company, but we still do talk once in a while.
That's great.
So right now where you are, I feel like you're in the brink of even greater, right? You're structuring your life, yourself to be where you feel is success, right? Because I mean, there's no limit to success, but even as you are right now, what kind of person do you feel you want to be, or you're making yourself? Is it making yourself or growing yourself into being to achieve that level of success that you want to achieve? So like,
So what kind of a person?
What kind of a person are you growing into to reach that level of success that you envision in your mind?
I think it's also like, what are you actively doing right now?
Now.
To achieve that the idea of success for your business that you have. What are you currently doing?
So the things that I'm engaging is I engage in learning a lot. I learn from other people in the industry who are doing quite wonderful things that I love seeing. That also I see and I'm like, wow, God, this is so amazing. And you know, this events industry has grown.
It
has blown up. Have you guys seen the type of events happening?
I know, man.
Oh my God, we have seen them.
Oh my God.
The level of
it's on another level.
Wow.
So I mean, I learn from these people. I have done courses, short courses related to event planning. Now I want to do something also related to management and finances, just to make sure that I'm on the right track. And aside from that, also I do things that will help my business grow. marketing. When I'm there on LinkedIn, I'm on social media pages. Yeah, so such kind of things that allow Zohara to be known.
Yes.
So far, I wouldn't say I've ever gotten a client through social media pages.
You've
but
never yet. Oh, really?
Yet.
All of your
Never.
clients are referrals.
Never ever. Not even if you go to my page and see any work, I can't tell you it is through any
Social media.
no. Maybe if ever one.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
If ever one. But most of them has just been, but we are putting ourselves out there because that's what needs to be done.
Yes, coming to this podcast is putting yourself out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Thank
you know?
you. Yeah.
I'm curious, Njeri, if you... Now, I'm looking at 3 Njeris now. The Njeri who just used to do events just because you can do it because you had a job.
Yeah.
The Njeri who was stuck between a rock
Yeah.
And a hard place.
Yes. Yeah.
and then there's the Njeri who now has settled and this is what you want to do and you're actively building it, going through it. So let's start with the Njeri, the one who was just was like, oh, Vince, wow, I'll do it when I can, but I have a job. What do you wish that Njeri knew? What would you tell her?
Yes.
That Njeri? Yeah.
What will I tell her?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Maybe she could have taken events a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think at that time she was still also trying to look for direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't really blame
Njeri.
blame her. Yeah, blame her
She was
for-
doing her best.
because I mean the work was paying well.
Yeah.
Yes.
You had a job.
It was paying well, so I wouldn't know, and I did not know I was meant for business.
Yeah. You were still coming.
I wasn't like, I did not know I was meant for also business, so I can't really blame her for that. Maybe for not taking things a little bit serious, even with the events, because I love, even when I used to do it, I loved it.
Yeah.
When I got an event, I did it with all my
Your
heart.
heart,
It
yeah.
was
Yeah.
coming. I mean, events. The love I have for it is, I can stand for 3 days.
Oh, really?
My
Yes.
goodness.
Continuous.
3 days.
And you won't complain.
events, you move up and down.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
like here, you're
You're
like
so
there, you're like
tired.
here. But I can do it. I can do it without getting tired because I love what I do.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So probably she could have taken that role
But she was on a journey.
a bit serious.
Yeah.
And not just take it as another thing.
What about the Njeri who was stuck between a rock and a hard place?
Yeah.
The Njeri
Wow.
who
Now
had not
that
paid rent.
Njeri was not serious with life.
Why?
Because why on earth did I think employment was my way out?
We all think like that.
I, like, how did I felt like I needed to get a job.
Yes.
Yani, I did not know was any other way I could
Make
come
money.
out of this
Yeah.
of this problem that I'm in. Yani, my mind, my heart was telling me it is either America
Or a job.
Or a job.
Yeah. And I had something God had already given me.
In your
But in that
hands.
time, it was
Yeah.
not making sense.
It's not making sense in your head.
Because, remember, these events could come once. Maybe once in a month, once in 2 months.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah.
on lucky months, maybe 2.
Yes.
Two per month.
It wasn't like something.
Consistent.
So in my mind, I was like, God, this thing that is not bringing, it cannot be able to sustain me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, that Njeri, I'm like, where? You use what is there with you.
Yeah, that's what you learned.
That's what you're saying. Yeah.
Use what you have.
Breakthrough is
there
what
with
you have in your
don't,
hand.
You have something, whatever skill that you have.
Yeah.
There's
Don't allow
something
your
you
mind
have.
to tell you there is something greater
Better somewhere
or better.
else.
Yeah, I
Yeah, because
agree.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
There is something else which could do better than what I already have.
Yeah.
So there I wasted a lot of time. I wasted a lot of time.
It's hard to take
a
you
lot
like
of money.
Yeah.
that brink of losing your house,
Yeah,
losing everything, to just be
yeah.
like, okay, now I'm just going to do this event.
I feel like
it's the only thing left.
I feel like God was like, yo, what is wrong? Ni nini unatafuta huko nje?
Is it that you what was the main issue at that point? Like, is it because you felt it couldn't bring enough money, or in your mind this is just a side hustle just to feel fun?
It was still like, as I knew I had the passion for it because I loved doing it, but I didn't know, especially in terms of finances,
Yes.
how it could sustain me.
Yeah.
On a monthly.
You had
don't
never
know
thought
event
about it?
planning will pay you or will be able to pay for your rent.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense then.
to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought there is definitely something else. So that passion I thought it was not even ringing. Like, I have it, I do it, but it was not like coming as a passion for. It had to be until God was like, open your eyes
And see what is in
it's
your
right
hands.
there.
It's
It's
right
right
there.
there.
The solution is right there.
Why are you suffering?
Yeah.
You had to do it that
Yeah,
way.
I
That's
hear
when
you.
I was like, okay, so I agree. Yeah.
I think you've already said it, but what would you tell someone else? Yeah.
That I was thinking of starting.
Start thinking of starting, or is deal with dilemmas, because we deal with these things
Every day.
Every day.
That's so true.
Honestly, the truth is that's why I'm employed. Jobs have a sense of security.
Security.
And we're all not made for entirely
Yeah,
business.
true,
But sometimes situations force us.
Yeah.
And sometimes we are weighing our options. What would you just tell someone who's weighing their options out of different circumstances? Maybe they're safe where they are in terms of the job, but they also have something that they do that they love, the way you love events. And then there's a second persona here who's like you, who loves doing something, but they also just don't see.
They
They're
don't
doubting.
see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And doubt is a lot.
So if you are employed and you have a passion, I'll say, unless your work is like really tying you down that you don't have space for another thing. But if you're able to still explore that space, even if it means employing somebody to do it for you, I think do it. But if your work does not allow you to do it,
Think about it.
then I don't know how God will bring you to it, especially when you know that this is something that an area you should be. But let me tell you, there are people in accounts or in marketing and they love their spaces.
It's true.
They love it is also a passion.
Yes.
The same way I have a passion for event planning, the same way somebody has a passion of being an accountant. That means you have to be employed somewhere. And that's the God-given area. And they can be able to do it and do it beautifully.
Beautifully, yeah.
So it's just for you to know where you need to be.
Yeah.
Okay, if it is in employment, well and good. If you feel like you need to be somewhere and something keeps on telling you need to, either you start it concurrently with your work as you're building it, or find a way of how you can nurture it.
Yes.
Yeah, or just ask God to make it possible for you.
Yeah.
Or if now you are in a complicated space,
Like you are.
like I was. You have something, but you cannot see it. Please,
Yeah.
take your time to just check what the
Around
things you
you,
love.
what you have.
Yeah.
What do you love to
Yes,
do? What
yes.
passion do you have?
Yeah.
Is it? And I feel like don't underestimate
Yeah. You
any
shouldn't.
passion that you have.
Yeah.
Because to me, at that particular time, event planning didn't look like something which could
Sustain.
Sustain your life.
keeping in mind that there is so much competition.
Oh my.
I'm coming
Actually,
in like I'm a very small person in that industry. And I'm supposed to like depend on me.
Yeah.
It was
There's so many sense, yeah.
but don't undermine the passion of area you have. It could be in event planning, it could be as a hairstylist, it could be as an artist, it could be whatever area. As long as it aligns with the will of God over your life, it will just start
To flow.
and opening up. So don't struggle looking for work like I did. Start with what you have.
What you have.
Yeah.
That's a very important point, Njeri. And I want to take you back to where, not really along back in the conversation, but you see, you're saying that you're looking for investors. So you feel like your business needs to go to the next level.
Yeah.
Right? There's that moment when you're thinking, my business now, I need to like go to the next level, or I need more for something you've already started? What does that look like? Like that moment, and then that decision of deciding, okay, I need to go to the next level. What does that look like?
Okay.
How can you identify, maybe pointers in your life, in your business, in your anything that shows, okay,
It's time for the
it's
next
time
level.
for the next level.
So what shows is even the business is moving, is pushing you
Yeah.
to the
Clear indicators.
because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Before sijashika na watu wa KRA hapa.
Oh my goodness.
Like my business, it was first a registered name.
Okay.
Actually, I know those people who are in starting up the business. I don't know if they have gone through this transition of my business name started from Zohara Creations. It turned to Zohara, I don't know what. Now, finally at Zohara Events.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was a business name because the company now was Zohara Creations. But along the way, I realized Zohara Creation doesn't really relate with my clients.
Okay.
So that was the company. So I had to change now the name. That means I registered a new business. And after doing this, I've been working now under a business name. But at some point now, because of the jobs that you're getting, as I've said, we've started doing corporate events.
Yeah.
Now you're being pushed to have all the documents, all the proper documents. Now that means your returns, whatever.
Everything.
Yes,
So
yes.
even business pushes you. For me, I've been postponing this VAT manenos because first I don't want to handle it. Secondly, you hear
It's
that they are so
scary.
complicated, it's scary. You hear like if you don't file returns for a month, you're charged I don't know what. It is chaos. Like it's just a scary environment to be in.
is.
But now the business itself has pushed us.
Yeah.
It has pushed us to
You can't
there's
not
nothing
go to the next level.
we could do without it because now you have clients and they want these things.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, and you don't want to lose your clients.
So we had to get those documents right. Now you have clients, they need this, and you can't always be hiring things.
Stuff.
So you need to
Buy.
these
To
things.
buy them.
Yeah. So it is a whole process.
So now it's just you need to own your own things, because I know a lot of times events work with hiring. So now it's owning your own stuff.
things.
That's the next level for you.
There were a few things that I had, but I can't tell you that these are the few things that I depended on in my growth.
Yeah.
You need to work with other people, and that has helped me. But where we are now, it's like we're in a place where it is not very, it is still, but not very sustainable.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to be somewhere. Yeah. So we have had to now start investing on things.
And ownership. Next level. We're coming towards the end of this.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've known you for quite some years. So I'm wondering, in 3 years when we speak, but we'll definitely speak next month or 2 months from now. But in 3 years, where will Zohara be? Where will Njeri be?
Yes.
Where are you seeing yourself?
So let me start with where Zohara will be. So let me stop saying I, because I already have a partner.
Yeah.
So we see ourselves like being a leading corporate event planner. Yeah, in the corporate space. So, and we see us being very professional in the things that we do. Yeah, like professionalism and just doing our things very diligent is what we work or we are targeting to, especially in the corporate industry. Yeah, so we are hoping to be the most reliable and dependent, well-passed people in that area in like the next 3 years. So probably we'll have put our foot more in compared to where we are now.
Yes.
Yeah. For me as an individual, I see myself having grown in the area of management, finances. Yeah. As an individual, just know how to manage not just projects that I have, even the people that we have. Also knowing how to to negotiate contracts, to do these bidding things, like just growing in this area.
Kere Maninos.
Yeah. Oh, Kere. But that one we have an accountant.
Okay. At least thank God for
Everybody needs an
that.
accountant.
Yes.
That one we just had to until maybe but no, still as much. We can get somebody to help
Do it for you.
We are coming to the end of the conversation, and we just want you to say something briefly from your heart, whatever you want to say, you feel you need to say, and then we can conclude.
Okay, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to both of you for thinking about me. I mean, I'm very, very, very honored. I was like, I'm coming for a podcast. But it's even more beautiful when you know that it's your friend, somebody you've also seen grow, and you're like, wow, baby girl, clock it. Clock it. I like the steps that you're taking. And I'm happy you can see me in this process. We're like all growing and developing in this space. So I'm very, very honored to be here. Thank you for both of you to hosting me. So what I want to tell the people,
viewers, yes,
whatever God-given talent or passion you have, don't take it for granted. And especially if you can monetize it. When you're working with your passion or area of passion, it becomes very easy. You don't give up quickly. You don't get tired. You don't get frustrated, even when challenges are hard. Because in every area, there will always be challenges. But it becomes easier when you're in your place of calling. Because you know that you have the grace to do it. And God is backing you up. So don't underestimate anything. If there is an area of passion you are interested in or are in doing but taking it for granted, do it with seriousness.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Njeri.
It's been really lovely to hear about the breakthrough moments, and even right now you're still in that moment where you're also figuring out how to get to your next level. And I think that was the heart of our conversation. We want people to come where they're also figuring out where to go, what to do next. And I feel like with you, we've really got that. And I'm so grateful that you came. Thank you for honoring the invite.
Thank you too.
Thank you for watching us. Stay tuned.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to see us on our next one. Yes.